Hi, it's Jen Freeman with TipResource.com. I have a great, easy cookie recipe for you today that's the most versatile cookie recipe you will ever find, and it is absolutely the most inexpensive thing and amazingly good. Just wait, I'm going to share with you all the details. Alright, my secret is cake box cookies. They are so simple and so frugal. Generally, you can get cake mixes for free. These ones I happen to pay 25 cents for, which I thought was still an incredible deal, so I bought a whole bunch. But all you're going to do is your main ingredients is going to be your cake mix, and you're going to add to it a half a cup of softened butter and 2 eggs and whatever flavoring or type of cookie you want to make. I'll give you a rundown of different cookie ideas as I go through this process, but this is simple. What I want you to do is pour whatever cake mix you want into a mixing bowl, add your half a cup of butter. If you want to add half a cup of oil, you can. Oil will work. I just like the taste of butter better. I think it makes a better cookie. So mix the softened butter first. I just mixed the softened butter, and you can see it just kind of blends it in. Now I'm going to do the eggs one at a time. All right, egg number 2. Okay, so I just mixed that. If you want to add chocolate chips or nuts or anything else, this is whenever you would add it. Otherwise, your dough's done. All right, an easy way to flatten your cookies is to use the wrapper from your butter below your cup. I did a video about tips for using your butter wrappers and why I save them. I actually use my butter wrappers for all kinds of things, so certainly look for that video. So I just took the cookies out of the oven and let them cool, and I made buttercream frosting, which is really simple: powdered sugar, butter, and milk. And then what I did to make it more like a candy cane, I added peppermint extract, but then to take the red coloring and just swirl it in a little bit so it will keep like a peppermint candy cane look. And all I'm going to do is put this in the middle of my sandwich cookie. I'm going to spread a little bit out. I'm going to put another drop right in the middle and squish it on. It's going to be our candy cane cookies. There you go.
And they're good.
Look at, looks like candy cane stripe, peppermint, chocolate cookies. Nice and simple and cost pennies because of using the boxed cake mix. Nice and simple. All right, we're going to move on. I'm going to make a couple of more flavors to give you some other ideas of what you can make. This is a really frugal way if you like to bake, but it's expensive right now to bake and buy all those extra ingredients. You'll be able to make a lot of different varieties using the cake boxes, which is a very inexpensive thing to buy right now. You can get them for free. I bought a bunch, paid $1 each, but it's a good time of year to be buying them. There you go. So I'm using my Funfetti cake mix this time. I decided to make one batch and split it in 2. I'm making 1 orange and 1 lemon, and I'm going to frost them. But I used the zest of 1 orange and used half of the zest in here. In this side, I'm using lemon zest in the second half. I think using the zest of the fresh fruit gives it a better flavor than using an extract. But by all means, if you don't have a lemon or an orange to use extract. And I'll use a little bit of the juice in here and a little bit of the zest and juice in the frosting also, and it should give a nice rich flavor. I'm just going to mix this in here, and I'm probably going to put maybe about a teaspoon or so of the actual orange juice from the orange in here just to give it a little bit extra flavor. Well, this is the final result of the couple different cookies we did. This is lemon with powdered sugar and lemon juice glaze, the peppermint, which is the chocolate, with peppermint added to buttercream frosting. And this is just the other half of that recipe, but we used orange, and I used orange slice as a top for decoration. That's it. Lots of variety. Just about anything you can think of, you can do. So the cake box cookies are the simplest, most versatile cookies you could possibly make. I wrote down all the different ideas of things I've done over the years. So you can add any nut, pecans, walnuts, macadamia, dried fruit, apricot, cranberries, any, again, combination you can possibly think of. Think about chocolate chips, peanut butter, mint, peppermint, white chocolate. I wrote down all these different ideas of things I've done over the years. I've used M&Ms, Reese's Pieces. I made Rocky Road cookies. I used mini marshmallows and pecans one time. And then I made German chocolate cookies. And to the German chocolate, I added a 1/4 cup brown sugar and coconut and pecans. And sometimes when I want to make like a rolled sugar cookie, I'll add a 1/4 cup of flour to the mix at the very beginning and then mix my ingredients as we've gone through the process. And if it's the consistency that you like to roll it out, then pop it in the refrigerator for 3 to 5 minutes to chill it enough so you can roll that out and make your sugar cookie cutouts. You can also take that sugar cookie and roll it into like the sugar cookie roll and put that in the freezer and cut it over time if you want to make them or have them ready for you. So let me see, I wrote down a couple of other things. Oh, just different things I've done. I have frosted the cookies. I've used glaze. I've left them unfrosted. I have sandwiched them together. So just really anything you can possibly think of. The ideas and possibilities are endless because your core cake mix is so simple and complete. You can add anything to it that you can think of. Oh, another one I did one time, cinnamon swirl cake mix. I made snickerdoodle cookies. And all I did was took the cake mix and had the ball and rolled it in cinnamon and sugar and flattened it out. It was just like snickerdoodles. Endless, endless possibilities. Jen Freeman with tipresource.com. I love bringing you free, frugal ideas, anything to help save you money and live almost free.